Hey, I'm Mark, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk about how you can use Instagram to travel, plan your trips, and decide where you want to go. Have you ever looked at a photo and thought, wow, I'd love to go there? Well, millions of people post their photos on Instagram every day. That can allow you to search their photos and decide where you want to go. Instagram is this huge platform where people post their photos and updates. You can follow people on Instagram and their post will appear in your newsfeed. Daily, you receive posts and updates from your friends and other people you follow. Now, the trick is if you follow travelers and photographers, their posts will appear in your newsfeed. When their posts appear in your newsfeed and you like those posts, in the search, you will actually see more photos of travel. What better way of inspiring you to travel than seeing more photos when you like a photo of a certain spot? In turn, this can inspire you to find places around the globe that you're interested in, which can help you plan your next trip. I joined Instagram in 2016 when I got a smartphone. I used my smartphone on my first trip in Honduras that next month, and I uploaded my photos to Instagram, put the appropriate tags, location tags, and like most people, I, in my free time, used Instagram to like my friends' photos and other people I followed. But in 2017, when I was planning my trip to Europe, I realized something about Instagram. I realized I could use Instagram to research the places I was going in Europe before I went. So I started liking photos of Europe, and once I compiled those photos and looked back at the ones I had liked, I actually saw different places that I would prefer to go to. Now, I know I really wanted to go to Paris. And when I was looking to go to Paris, I started using the search bar. I looked up the location tags, hashtags of Paris and anything associated with Paris, and I found places that I didn't know about, and by seeing the photo, it just brought more illumination to that location and inspired me even more to go check that place out. For example, I was looking up Paris and I knew about the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, but I didn't necessarily know what a spectacular view Paris, the city, would be from like the cathedral. But by looking up Instagram photos, I found the perfect spot to take a photo of Paris on the cathedral, and also other places that were just day trips from Paris, like Versailles Palace. And using Instagram was just a starting point. Obviously, you can't find out all the information you need to do something or go someplace on Instagram. So once I had the points of interest that I was interested in, I went to other resources like YouTube, Google, TripAdvisor, and actually looked up these places, got more detailed information about hours of operation, cost, location, and how to get there. But Instagram was where it started. I was inspired by a photo to go somewhere, and I found all these cool places that I would not have known about if I had not looked at a photo to start. One of the great things is that Instagram is constantly updating, and one of the updates that they made that some people may have not realized how big of a factor it is into planning your trips and deciding where you want to go is the save feature. Right along the same row as the like, there's the save button. So any photo that you like, you can also save this photo. And when you save this photo, it gives you option to put this into a collection. Now, I name my collections based on the country I want to go to. You can name it as the place, location, however you want to do it. But essentially, any photo that I've liked in that country that I've dragged over to that collection after saving it is saved in that album. I can go to my save bar on my Instagram. I can look at the different albums that I've created of these countries. So when I go to my next trip, I can look at these albums and I can go to those places. It makes it so much easier when planning a trip if you don't know exactly what to do in a particular country. Just go based off of what you liked. A lot of people on Instagram are professional photographers, and so they know the correct framing and locations to get the best shots of the places you're looking to go, and this can inspire you to create your own experience. I would just caution you though, because there's a lot of people that go to places that they see on Instagram just for the sole purpose of going there. Create your own experience. And probably the biggest thing about edited photos on Instagram is they're not necessarily reality. When I was going to Italy, I was going to Burano. It looked so vibrant on photos I had seen online. But the truth was a lot of that was just edited to the contrast and saturation to make it look more colorful than what it actually was. It was still amazing. Just when you're going to a place, keep the reality in perspective and enjoy your experience. Plan your trip accordingly, touch up on your editing skills, and use Instagram to plan your next trip. I really hope this was useful. You can subscribe down below. I'll be trying to provide more videos like this in the future.